Hi, everyone. I'm Melanie Santo-Stefano, one of the co-hosts for the upcoming, soon-to-be-launched ILCMA Local Gov Stories podcast, where we will tell all the stories of local government, including enrichment opportunities by previewing our conferences, which is why we're here for a preview today, but also telling the stories of a day in the life, challenges, successes, ways that we can share what we've learned in our careers, including bringing in the future next generation of leaders in local government and a whole bunch more. But today, what we're going to do is do a little bit of a preview with our closing keynote. This is Desmond Lomax here with us today. He's going to talk with us about what he plans to bring as far as value on Friday. That's February 9th. Of the conference. You'll need to stick around. A lot of people like to leave early. Don't leave because Desmond has a lot of value to offer. So Desmond, thanks for joining us today. And I think you told me that you have about 3 big takeaways to let everybody know about why they need to stick around on Friday in regards to their mental health and leadership and living their best life at work.
Oh,
So take
absolutely.
it away.
Absolutely. Thank you, Melody. Yeah. So Desmond Lomax, I'm a clinical licensed counselor. I've worked in the government for many years. I worked in a prison for 20 years as a therapist. And I know I usually have takeaways. I have 3 major takeaways that I think will help maybe stick with me, folks. Plus there's food. So the first takeaway is there'll be food there. So you always have to eat before you leave. The second, third, and fourth takeaway, or maybe the first takeaway, is mental health 101. We're going to talk about mental health in new ways. We're going to have some fun. We're also going to be pretty serious, but directly, how is mental health impacting you? How is mental health impacting the people you lead, your coworkers? And what does it look like on a day-to-day basis to have the type of health where work is enjoyable and your creativity and innovation is present? Because without mental health, those things fade away. We're going to define burnout. What does burnout look like? What are the causes of burnout? And how is mental health involved? And then we're going to really talk about what does it look like to help others who struggle with mental health issues? What does it look like to help that newly appointed council person, who might have certain personality types that you struggle with? Like, what kind of techniques and skills can we utilize? I think we'll get a lot accomplished in this keynote. And I think we're also going to have a little Q&A afterwards for even specific questions that you might have. But we really want to create an opportunity to really create a direct application to what mental health means to you, to the people you work with, and just tools and techniques to have greater impact in what you do. So I look forward to meeting and seeing you all. Come have a good time. Come enjoy yourself. And come learn a little bit.
Yeah,
That's my goal,
that's
Melanie.
huge. I mean, I know that, a lot of times, people think mental health and they immediately think a diagnosis or something very serious, but this is about like just being able to function on a daily basis, being centered, being able to focus, not having other things distract you. So it sounds like you're really going to provide some like real tools for people to walk away with and use when they come back to their communities that they run.
Absolutely. The mental health is a range from basic anxiety, that we have on Sunday night because we have to work on Monday morning. And it can go all the way to like maybe learning how to help and support a coworker who has suffered from loss and trauma in their lives. I mean, there's so many ranges. And I think as the average human being, with all the things we're trying to do to keep up in the world, it's nice to have some tools. It's nice to have some things that you can lean into and remember to practice when you're struggling and when you see people struggling around you.
Absolutely. Well, Desmond, thanks so much for being with us. And everyone, don't forget, registration is open, ilcma.org. Click on conferences. That's Wednesday, February 7th through February 9th at the Bloomington Normal Marriott. And you will see Desmond on Friday because you're going to stick around to see this. So thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you soon.